16 years of age, number 800, Mike Alessi on board the Honda. He's back for more, and as you can see, and other riders in the past in their second national have done much better, especially Carmichael. This time Alessi flew way in under the radar. There is Ricky Carmichael, Chad Reed, Kevin Windham, David Villeman. I'll tell you what, Jeremy McGrath, seeing his name on there, it does a heart good. But you can see the name right below him, Mike Alessi, number 800. He was the fastest qualifier, and to tell you the truth, his lap time was faster than McGrath's this morning. Now, wow, McGrath in that pileup. Alessi's in the pileup.
Something happened, they come together in that corner. I don't know. A bunch of people piled into him, and that's, I think, what happened. He got tangled up with somebody.
Well, that was an unfortunate situation, and for Joaquin Rodriguez, it got even worse when Chad pushed his bike over. Sort of insult to injury. Now, check out Mike Alessi kind of moving up through the pack. That's Evan Lockridge. He was just able to pass. Alessi, of course, involved in that pileup, and he is already up to 8th place. Okay, see him grab a tear up there, and again, Alessi trying to make up for a disastrous debut. I don't think anyone's had a debut that bad since Jean-Michel Bale rode his first Supercross back in 1989 and ended up watching 19.5 laps from the hay bale that he landed on. Alessi, no points, and now he's moving up on some pretty quick guys. Saw him just past Lockridge, and now he's moving up on Anderson. Look how little he is on that bike. I still can't believe he decided to ride a 450 instead of a 250 or even a 125. Well, I'll tell you what, no one has ever doubted this kid's ability or his speed. I think it's the off-track incidences or comments that have got him in a little bit of hot water with the rest of the community, but kid can flat out ride. Yeah, and you know what? Speaking of some of that off-track stuff, what did we motocross journalists do before the fabulous Alessis came along? I mean, you got to admit, they put some spice into the summer. Wherever they go, an internet story is sure to follow. They are set to jump over to KTM at the next stop. You know what? He put Honda back on the motocross map. It took them years to recover from losing Jeremy McGrath, and I think it's going to take a while to recover from this, maybe even longer, because this kid coming up here, number 800, he was supposed to be their next big red hope, and he's already going orange. So they're going to have a team next year, some good guys, but not the star power that they've been used to with McGrath and Carmichael, and you know, it's going to be a tough time. And just as Ricky was able to put Honda back on the map, that's what Suzuki's hoping for, because they're going to lose this rider right here, 36 Sean Hamlin, is he's starting to have Alessi closing on. Now imagine you're Hamlin, you don't have a job next year, and here comes this kid up behind you. If that's not a lot of pressure, the one guy you do not want to beat you at Steel City this weekend is Mike Alessi. Sean Hamlin, number 36, takes a look over, and it looks like Alessi at the same time has gone around Sean Hamlin. Mike Alessi, number 800, on board the Honda, soon will be switching over to the KTM, and you're right, Mike Alessi now into 6th place as Sean Hamlin goes back to 7th. Let's look at it again. All right, this is the long shot from the outside track. Check out Hamlin. Give him a look over, a little brake check. Alessi's played that game on mini bikes before. Turns it inside out, takes it right to the outside, runs him out of real estate. Smart move by the kid. And the way Mike Alessi's riding, he's just putting on a show. Let's check in with Jamie Little.
Mike's looking so smooth. He's gone pretty much from the back of the pack all the way up to 7th.
Yeah, he's been training. He's been going good, and he felt good about coming here. These are the big hitters coming up through, and there's just not a lot you can do about it. There's Alessi using that trick line off to the side of the jump, kind of scrubbing speed, and now he's moving up on Kyle Lewis, and I can't believe this. Todd, Kyle Lewis was winning 125 Supercross races before Mike Alessi was even born. He is young and he is talented, as is Lucky Lewis, number 23, who just sits ahead, and oh, Alessi almost throws it away right there. Backs it off just a little bit, but Mike Alessi currently sitting in 6th place. Remember, he was involved in that pileup with Jeremy McGrath, Chad Reed, and Rodriguez. Here's Ricky Carmichael, though, your leader.
After moving up from 30th all the way to 5th in Moto 1, Mike went back to the truck, reviewed the tape, asked some questions. Remember, guys, he won 11 amateur championships. The kid doesn't make the same mistake twice. I think his riding is doing the talking now.
There's your running order. Carmichael, Reed, Alessi, McGrath, and Windham, top 5. But you've got to be impressed by Mike Alessi. This is what we expected at Millville. Well, this is what his dad expected at Millville. 16 years of age, number 800, Mike Alessi on board the Honda. Will be making the switch over to KTM, but right now he's got a rear view mirror full of number 14. That's Kevin Windham.
Alessi still looks small in that 450. I would love to have seen him on a 250 or a 125 here, but he's really doing a good job on the Honda. And what is, like you said, his last ride.
What do you think about Mike Alessi and James Stewart? I know everyone thinks those are the two phenoms of the future, but we'll never get a chance really to see them race against each other, will we? Back to the racing action. This is 800 Mike Alessi having a nice little battle here with Kevin Windham. And talk about the experience Kevin Windham has on Mike Alessi. You talked about Alessi, not in the same class as Stewart, but he has the potential to get up in that area.
Yeah, he certainly does. But the 125 class is full of stars. No one is going to dominate like James Stewart did these last 3 years. But as far as where he's riding right now, I hope that Alessi's taking notes, because every second he spends on the track, whether he's in front of or behind Kevin Windham, he's going to be learning something.
No question about that. Meanwhile, your leader, Ricky Carmichael, out in front. Chad Reed sits in second. This is the battle for third place. 800 is Mike Alessi, 14 is Kevin Windham. And look at this, the setup. Here it comes.
There he goes on the inside. You could see that one coming. He had that set. Oh, and Alessi comes right back. A good try to make a pass, but Windham gets by. Like Jamie said at the top of the moto, you know, Alessi's not going to make the same mistake twice, but in this case, he just let Windham set him up in the previous corner.
Well, Mike Alessi right now sits in fourth, as Davey pointed out, and my map is correct. Alessi is in a podium position, which would be monumental. But speaking of podiums, Ricky Carmichael has seen his fair share of podiums, and he will do it again here today. Steel City, Delmont, Pennsylvania, the site where Carmichael clinches yet another title, and he does it in unbelievable fashion. Carmichael goes 1-1 and puts his stamp on yet another title. Carmichael, Reed, Windham, Mike Alessi in fourth. And for the Alessi family, it was a great day for them. Mike Alessi really rode quite well. Speaking of the man, let's go down to Jamie Little with young Mike Alessi.
What was the difference? Were the riders the same? Do you think people were pretty cool to you, or do you see that they're trying to break you in?
I just came here with a more realistic goal of a top 10, because last time my expectations were a little high. With I thought I could get third and top 5, and it took a race to learn about that and go out there and do it. But definitely I learned a lot from the first race and did it here.